From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Meredith Vieira, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
We're back at 7:41. Only 17 shopping days left until Christmas. If you're like a lot of people and women, probably still you're trying to come up with that perfect gift for Mr. Right. Well, is it an MP3 player? How about a plasma TV? If you're feeling overwhelmed, you're not alone. iPods and cameras and laptops, oh my. It's a jungle out there, and shopping for electronics can leave all of us a little dazed and confused.
Help, I need somebody.
Stores are slowly figuring out their best buyers are actually women. Studies show that women outspend men on electronics, but some still dread that trip to the store.
I do tend to rely on salespeople, which isn't good.
I find myself calling guy friends and being like, what does this mean? What do I want?
If you tell me something is a nano something, I couldn't tell you what it does or who it does.
All I wanted were the circles. The circle thing, you know. I thought I was going to buy a package of circles. I'm so overwhelmed.
Rich DeMuro is a senior editor with the popular Internet Electronic Consumer Guide, CNET.com. Rich, good to see you. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
So, before we talk about TVs, all right,
okay,
let's talk about these gaming stations, all right?
There's a lot to choose from.
I am not a gamer, but I know that people are staying up all night. They're waiting on lines trying to get their PlayStation or their Wii. So let's start with the PlayStation. What do I need to know about this thing?
What do you need to know is that it's tough to get your hands on, but it does basically everything. $500 or $600. They've actually made the controllers wireless now, so that's kind of cool. And this is basically the Cadillac of gaming systems. It just looks sleek, it does everything, and it plays Blu-ray DVDs, which are high definition
So
discs.
Great graphics, great visuals, that sort of thing.
The best graphics. In fact, when we first saw this, it looked like a basketball game was actually being shown on TV through the window when we first saw this being demoed.
Right, but you have to look closely and realize it's just a video game.
It's a game, but this thing is great.
And you mentioned pricey, $600.
Yeah.
Now, you also hear people talking about the Nintendo Wii, and there are people lining up right around the corner here for the new Nintendo store for this one. What's the major difference?
Major difference is that this is kind of a fun gaming system that uses kind of your whole body. I'll show you real quick how you play. It uses these Wiimotes, which very important to actually put this around your wrist.
Because if you let go of that, it goes right through the plasma screen. Right.
So here you go, and this is actually how you use it. You bowl using
Oh, don't tell me you're going to get a strike on
look at that, a strike.
Oh, wait, no, wait, I have to tell you, Rich just did a great job there. We've been trying it all morning. It's not that easy.
Okay, well, yeah, that was actually
You're spending far too much time on this thing.
No,
all right, how much is this?
This is $250. Also, a little bit tough to get your hands on, but you probably have a pretty good chance if you keep checking the store.
All right, we've got a couple of television sets here, and everybody wants to know plasma, LCD, what's the difference? What's this one over here, the Samsung?
This is an LCD. This is one of the best LCD models we've seen all year. It's also one of the most popular LCDs. It's a little more expensive than you'd find for 32-inch TV at about $1,100, but you're getting great quality.
And why would you choose LCD over plasma?
For the size. If you're looking for maybe your den, your bedroom, a smaller TV size, this is 32 inches. That's why you'd get LCD, I'd say.
Okay.
For right now. And the speakers are built into that one, too.
Over here, we've got Panasonic Plasma, the Cadillac of plasma, right?
Panasonic, definitely reputable with plasma TVs. This TV, 50 inches, when it came out in January, $3,800. Called Panasonic to say, hey, I want to have this TV on the show. Under $2,000 now.
So that's how far it's come down.
That's how fast.
And there might be some people saying, well, wait a second, if I wait past the holidays, is it going to come down further?
It probably will, but, I mean, for 50 inches, that's a beautiful TV screen. Plasma, you're going to get great color on there and good movies on there.
This over here, Rich, I don't understand at all.
I stumbled upon this. This is the coolest thing I've seen. This is an HD TV antenna hidden in a picture frame. So you attach this to the back of your new HD TV for, say, your den or your second room or your bedroom. Crystal clear HD TV reception.
So wait a second, you're saying as opposed to going through your cable company,
Absolutely.
You can do it with it? How much is that?
$39. Crystal clear. Hooked it up in my office. Every channel, and when you get HD reception over the air, it's not like analog. So you get the channel or you don't.
Who's the girl?
That's my beautiful wife.
Very nice. Okay, how to get her in here. Let's talk about the remote. This is a universal remote for the people who've got 9 lying around. How hard is it to program, and who makes this?
That's what's so great about this. Logitech makes it. It's the 720 Harmony. You don't have to program it. You go on the web, you plug this into your computer, you tell the computer what you have. You got a TV, you have a Nintendo Wii, whatever you have that you want to program into it, it automatically programs it for you.
Let's talk about smartphones, and you've got 3 of the most popular brands and models here, around $200 each?
$200 each.
The Trio.
Cool thing about this, if you notice, Palm has finally ditched their antenna. the big, ugly external antenna they used to have on all their phones. So now you can get a nice, sleek look on this phone. And the neat thing about this, if you're buying this for, your guy, you can get an unlocked version of this for $400, so he can actually swap out his SIM card and put it in there.
Real quickly, the Blackjack and the Pearl, is that right?
Blackjack has the full keyboard there, and this is a nice Windows mobile system, so you can play videos on there. You can also play music and do all your email.
And BlackBerry Pearl?
BlackBerry Pearl is great because you get that corporate email, so if you have to have that corporate phone for work, you might as well get one that looks pretty cool.
But small keyboard, you have to double up on some of the keys.
They use something called SureType. I'm not a big fan. You basically have to trust the phone in what you're typing, and it takes a little longer, but you'll get used to it.
Rich DeMuro, can I just say before we leave, not to end on a down note, but I know you're a colleague of James Kim.
Absolutely.
Who passed away in Oregon, so our thoughts with you and all of your friends working at CNET.
Thank you. We're all thinking of him.
All right. Thank you very much, and happy holidays. Still ahead, some guys who sound great on any electronic music player. Il Divo performing live on the Plaza.